About to get started here. And starting in this one, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
All right, ready to go here. So up now for Chicago, Francisco Lindor in there at the knees. And the home opener is underway. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Christian Walker. And that one clips the corner. Lorenzen in his 10th season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Strike two.
0-2. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up right side. Albies under it. Hauls it in for the out. Two down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Kyle Tucker.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Liner, base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner at first with two away. And here is Ryan Reynolds. In for a strike, 0-1. Diaz leads off first with two down to the inning. In the dirt.
No ball, two strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Jose Barrios. What do you look for here?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Austin Riley stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. 2 on, 1 out. Tatis now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one to first. Finds his way through, base hit. The throw in. The tag out.
That is it. The second baseman.
Here comes Ozzie. Albies to the dish. And there's a ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Riley, the lead runner in second. Tatis on at first with 2 now. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Lorenzen back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Andres Jimenez. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And ball 1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. John Birdie at the plate. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. That one missed. Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Vinny Pasquantino stands in now, looks at that one inside. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
1 at second to Walker, and that's 2. Back here in Kansas City, top half of the 3rd inning, and now Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow
And the first
Armstrong.
pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Francisco Lindor will hit next.
Francisco Lindor.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
On the ground, out to short. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
In the dirt. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back.
Finish him.
2 outs. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses in the dirt. And that's down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's the third, and that's just foul. There's a swing and a drive. Brings it in, 1 away. Here's Profar down. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Profar gets a piece there. 1 out, bases empty. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And there's a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Here's Austin Riley.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Pitch misses outside. And the count even 1-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's down and in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The tag, and he's out. And the inning is over. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That's in there. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you can have a really good day out there in the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. B-Ray coming to the plate now. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Now batting, the right fielder.
1 out, runner at second. Suzuki digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All one's the count.
And that one is inside. Late with the swing there.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Andres Jimenez, the next Cub to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Squirts away a little bit.
Strike.
1-2 now. And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tatis waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one misses in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball there. On the ground, right side. Jimenez throw to first. And Albies is retired. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
13, Salvador Perez.
And it's fouled away.
Ball.
Just missed. Bounced up the middle. Jimenez sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is John Birdie.
John
Lorenzen back
Birdie.
to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. And a quick out, number 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Out to short. Witt. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into.
So the Royals bring on a new arm. Yohan Duran.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next one just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Christian Walker, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2
For
the count.
Armstrong. Off of first with two away.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Back here in Kansas City, and now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And
Ball
another
two.
ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Walker takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. And that's in the dirt. 1-0. The Royals down by a run last half of inning number 5. And that one hammered. Reynolds ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Inside, just
inside.
missed. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Witt stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed. Out to short. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Top six.
Leading off
Here's
the
Kyle
Cubs,
Tucker.
The designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a... Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. And next for the Cubs, Yainer Diaz. And that misses. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air, foul off first. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Started to swing, held up. Inside, almost got him.
We got full count.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off.
Now pitching for the
And we've
Royals,
got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Carlos
35.
Hernandez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Tatis hauls it in, 2 away. Oh, the throw is wild, but a great backup there, and no one will move up. Andres Jimenez, the next cup to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. They limit the damage here. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now Jurickson Profar. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that skips into dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings and misses. And it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. In the air, right field. Suzuki running hard for it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Riley in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tatis at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Throw to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Tap dances out of the way of that one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Check swing, and he held up. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah.
And that one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. And here's the first baseman. Vinny Pasquantino.
Number 37, Porter Hahn.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that one off the outside edge. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The tying run at the plate. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Blanco in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch is outside. First and second here, no outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights it off, he'll see another. And they're all loaded up.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that's outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-1.
And that one misses up and in. 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
So the tying run at second. Got him. That is a huge out. Wow.
Now batting.
And now a huge at bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Jerks and Profar steps to the dish in a critical spot. 1 for
3. Hitter, Jurickson Profar. Now pitching for Chicago, number 55, Ryan.
Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. He takes it on his own. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Kansas City, we're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Walker. Hernandez back to work. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Ball 1 there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Up next to the
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line, and there's a hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit.
Now pitching for the
New
Royals.
pitcher in the game for the Royals, John
Number
Schreiber.
46.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Little chopper rolls foul. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Got him swinging. Brian Reynolds here.
The left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Finish him.
2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Austin Riley.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On a line. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Liner, and oh, that got him to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Albies up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 strike.
And that one missing low. And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Golden opportunity right here. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The relay, he makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead. To the batter now, Tyrone Blanco. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Inside, and 1-1. Fastball for a strike. That one the other way. Here's the tag, and he's out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one ripped, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late swing, fouled off. And a 1-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next for the Cubs, Lucas Erceg comes on trying to close it out.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 down, base is empty. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Line drive. And a superb diving catch. So it's their last chance in this one. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Crow Armstrong has to step out of the way for ball one. He was late there, strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
This could end it. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to.
Got him, and that's the ball game. A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. From Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at Edmonton.